today I'm going to be talking to you about Moogoo's Eczema Cream with colloidal oatmeal. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Moogoo the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself. I'm going to highlight some of the ingredients and then tell you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. Moogoo is a family-owned and operated company based out of Australia. They do have stockists in different parts of the world, such as the UK and the US. I actually have a $10 off coupon for you guys off your first order of $40 or more. If you guys are interested, you can check that out below. I really liked Moogoo, so I found out about them through a curly hair group, and it was the protein shot that people were talking about. And I was looking at their products, and I decided not to purchase them because they were more expensive than what I was used to spending. And I started looking at them more and more, and then I finally decided to purchase from them because at that time they had a 15% off sale, and I haven't seen that since. So Moogoo doesn't seem to have a lot of sales. Sometimes they do if their products are being repackaged or discontinued, so keep an eye out for that. But I do like the fact that they're family owned and operated. I also like the fact that they're concerned about the environment. So they have some of their warehouses in Australia are actually solar powered, and some of their offices as well. So I think that's super cool that they're using solar power. They also have a machine that uses old cardboard and kind of shreds it, and they use that as packing material. So that's another way that they're concerned about the environment. So I purchased this. So both of my kids have eczema, and the baby has it worse than the other. So I was spending a lot of money on different products, and I really did like Moogoo, so I decided to purchase this one. And this is in an airless container. So what happens with airless containers is there's like a little disc here. There's kind of a tube, and inside there's another tube, and there's a disc inside the middle tube, and there's no tubing or anything here, and you just push and it kind of comes up, and their protein shot is like this as well. You do have to be careful. So this is keeping light and air away from your product. However, keep this out of the shower and don't get it wet. So I have the protein shot that I had, I was keeping in the shower, and then all along here and all in the cap here, it was getting moldy. So it's very, very disgusting. So keep it away from water. They have the drug facts here, so this makes me think that this is, legally speaking, according to the FDA, a drug rather than a cosmetic. And they do kind of, Moogoo does do a little bit about the chemophobia, which I kind of understand where they're coming from. So what they say is it's fragrance-free, mineral oil-free, and pH balance. They test on themselves, not on animals. Please patch test for allergies before use. This is super important. So these are natural products. They are not using essential oils. So I have seen their products before, and they say we're not using essential oils, we are using phthalate-free fragrance oils. And I am one of those people that's trying to stay away from fragrance due to the phthalate, so I was kind of iffy about some of their products, but the more I looked into it, the more I started to understand that essential oils just aren't safe for everybody. You have infants and young children, pregnant and breastfeeding people, if you're on medication, you have a pre-existing medical condition, if you have pets, you need to be really careful, and this goes for the 100% pure, therapeutic grade, undiluted, whatever you want to call it. These MLMs that claim only their oils are the true oils. Any natural products, but especially essential oils, can cause you to have a reaction. And another thing with essential oils is if you're using it over and over again, which if you have eczema or if somebody in your family has eczema, you're often using it for an extended period of time. Using essential oils like this can cause sensitization, and basically it is when you build a tolerance or immunity, the same way that you would get with coffee, which is again all natural, with coffee. With something that you're being used topically, like an essential oil lotion, you can also get irritated, your skin can irritated, and that is another form of sensitization. And I have all these links below. I'm not an aromatherapist and I'm not studying to be one. I'm simply, I've compiled information from experts, people who have dedicated their lives to studying the safety of essential oils, and this goes for like chemists and aromatherapists and things like that, people like that. So the drug facts, the active ingredient is colloidal oatmeal, which is a skin protectant. Unfortunately, Moogoo has discontinued this product. So this is the eczema cream, the colloidal oatmeal. They have discontinued this, and they do have other eczema creams out there that you can take a look at. But this was the only one, I believe, that had colloidal oatmeal at the time. And possibly they changed it. They do say it temporarily protects and helps relieve minor skin irritation and itching due to eczema. you should stop if your symptoms last more than 7 days, or clear up and then occur again within a few days. So they do want you to be careful the way that you are using this. So what are that's the active ingredient. It's 2.5% of colloidal oatmeal. The inactive ingredients, they do have a number of inactive ingredients, as you can see here. I'm just going to talk about a few of them. The first one's water, and then you have sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is known to help with skin conditions such as eczema. They do have emulsifying wax and olive oil, squalane, oatmeal kernel flour, aloe vera. Then they have, and that's aloe vera leaf juice. They have polysorbate 60, which they say is a food-grade emulsifier. And what an emulsifier is it joins oil and water together, and it makes an emulsion. So if you know from primary school or elementary school science, oil and water don't mix no matter how much you shake it. But if you add an emulsifier, then they go together. Some people say polysorbate is not good. And I'm going to link to my blog, so I have blogs about this, and you guys can read about it as well and make your own choices. Then they've got some extracts they've got listed here. They do use a food-grade thickener, which is xanthan gum, and they use hops. So their hops extracts is what they're using as a preservative. And you do need preservatives. So the first ingredient in here is water. When you have a product that's got water or water base, such as aloe vera, or it's going to be exposed to water, like a salt and sugar scrub, which is often left in the shower, you need to have a preservative. Preservatives are fantastic. I actually made a video about how fantastic preservatives are. And I know they have a bad rap, but the truth of the matter is preservatives are keeping natural microorganisms from growing in your product. You can get bacteria, yeast, mold, and fungus. In bacteria, you actually have gram-negative and gram-positive. So please think of preservatives as being good. Whenever I see products that say, no to preservatives, I always check the ingredients. And if there's water in there, or aloe in there, or honey or something like that, I stay far away from it because you cannot necessarily see or smell microorganisms. You need a microscope. By the time you see or smell it, those microorganisms have been growing for a while, and the time from when they start until that you notice them is going to vary from the environment that they are in. So I have used this on my daughter, and to be honest, I didn't notice that much of a difference when I was using this. I just felt like it was any other lotion. With that being said, I have seen a lot of people swear by this product, and they're very upset that Moogoo has discontinued it, and I'm not sure why they have. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, so you guys can see the texture. And it doesn't really smell that much. It smells a bit oily, kind of like olive oil. But as you guys can see, it is pretty thick. It's not going to fall off. And then what it looks like when you get it in, it just looks like this. So I just feel like it's kind of like a regular lotion. It didn't do that much for her, but it did moisturize her skin, obviously, like any lotion would do. So I would like to hear from you guys. If you've ever purchased anything from Moogoo, let me know what you purchased and what your opinion of it was. I really like reading your comments. Also, like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.